No, 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 no. It's fine.
5-second rule. She says it's fine to eat off the table.
I'm here in Chinatown, New York, doing a food crawl just to kind of explore some of the places that we haven't gone to. Usually when we come to Chinatown, we go to 1 or 2 places and kind of leave because it gets crowded. But today, we are going to visit a few places. So in this video, you're going to get this.
See the building right behind me? That's where I used to go to Chinese school.
Get some of the cheap eats and some of the iconic and legendary food locations. This happens to be...
Before I share with you what was in that tin, let's start over at Chang Lai Fishballs and Noodles. They started as a food cart that was located at Grand Street and Bowery, now located at 55 Bayard Street. The owner is very proud to have been serving fish balls for over 8 years.
I love the noodle, fish ball, pig skin, beef fry. A lot of people buy.
We ordered a small of the iconic Guangdong curry fish balls, rice noodles. Normally I don't like fish balls, but I had to mix it up with soy, hoisin, peanut, chili, and sesame with curry flavors made this pint extraordinarily tasty. And actually I think we were only supposed to pick one of those sauces, but what do we know? The interesting thing is that while there's a lot of flavors going on, you can actually pinpoint each one. The noodles were pre-made, however, for $5.75, it's a great deal. Let's head back to the park. You got some money on? If you don't like this video, I'm gonna put a boot on your car.
Wah Fung, which is across the street. And got just a simple roast pork over rice with some veggies. That's what I take a look at that. So, hope you enjoy this video, because we're gonna eat a lot of food today. We got some small stuff today. Alright, there we go. Cheers. Woo-hoo. Definitely a smaller version of this. You get a pound of it, half pound, 2 pounds. But a smaller version with the rice.
That's not going to be mouthful.
And the cabbage. That's a good combo right there.
Before we leave to the next stop, let's check out that meat cleaver chopping away. And the butcher pours some of that sauce over the dish. The cool thing about New York City in general are some of the interesting sights, such as at the foot of the Manhattan Bridge, there is the Mahayana Buddhist temple. Inside the temple, you can pay tribute to past relatives and find New York City's largest Buddha at 16 feet. Now I gotta stop recording at this point. Interestingly, for $1, I will share a fortune with you.
Alright, here's my fortune. Probability of success, good. People shall not suffer hunger. Strong men shall even get stronger. Stay awake a little longer, and you'll make sure you'll look much younger. Here's my fortune.
This is the King Dumpling on the corner of Hester and Allen. While its facade is filled with graffiti, making it unappealing for most, it's known for the best deal, as you can guess, in its name, dumplings. We ordered the fried pork and chives. As you can tell, it's a tiny space and really meant for takeout. I don't know about you. I find it really cool when things are being made right in front of you, like these dumplings right here. Here's a Chinatown tip. Some places only accept cash
ATM
and
right
have
here.
in-store ATMs that charge a bigger fee to get your cash. So,
Cash out.
try to bring some with you before you go. It's really hard to beat 10 dumplings for $4. Check out the freshness of the steam coming off them. They are so fresh and appetizing.
Put some sauce on it. Don't forget the soy sauce. What is that? That looks like soy sauce. That looks like the dumpling sauce, right?
Vinegar sauce behind you.
Yeah. I think that's it, right there. Which one's that? I think, yeah, that's the dumpling sauce, I think.
All over?
Yeah, put it all over. Put it on the other side too, just in case. Dip it. Yeah, there we go.
We added the dumpling sauce, which provides a little saltiness and vinegar that cuts through the pan-fried oil on the dumpling skin.
Looks like a good deal.
Inhale the sauce.
Is it hot? Fresh? It's just right. Wow. Look inside the dumplings.
While the dumpling skin was on the thicker side, making it a little chewier, but still a good ratio with the pork and chives. However, I think it could use a little bit more salt. The next stop is a few minutes north on Eldridge and Broome. It's the original location of Vanessa's Dumpling House. Even though the dumpling is in the name, it was recommended to order the sesame pancake sandwiches, and we went with the Peking duck filling. Again, it's mesmerizing to see the chefs pan-fry the pancake in the woks. The sandwich looked quite filling. It reminded me of a stuffed pizza as she sliced the pancake and prepped it to be filled with the ingredients.
Vanessa dumplings. We got the Scallion Peking duck pancake. Let's take a look. See if I can open it up.
Kind of reminds me of a rojai which is considered the Chinese burger.
Take a look, see? Alright, let me take a bite. Wow. It's like not even like a pancake, but really like a bread, like sandwich bread. Stuff is really good. Try it.
It had the flavors of Peking duck, but in my mind, the sandwich would include the crispy duck skin that would have made this particular sandwich a real winner. But I'm looking forward to returning and try the other dishes and combinations. Now we're off to a vegetarian kosher Chinese restaurant. Not that I know what kosher really means. Basically, kosher is the biblical use of certain animals and how they are processed, which must be certified by a rabbi. In this case, it's Rabbi Steinberg. It's such a nice day to walk around Chinatown.
Definitely some of the classics like hot key, wool hop right next to it. Got the Peking house. Yeah. Let's say we're going to hop key or wool hop, but not this trip. Well, we're looking for some kosher food, kosher Chinese. Yeah, my parents never brought us here. No. There's no line. James Beard Award. Hi. No. Next time.
I wanted to taste how Buddha Bodai on Mott Street makes some of the dishes I grew up with as vegetarian versions. The dim sum sampler seemed like a good choice to make the comparison. Let's try each one and I'll tell you my favorite of this establishment. The vessel that houses the sampler delights looks like any other ordinary steamer.
This, we gotta try that. That's supposed to be pork buns. And we got siumai. That's siumai with, you can see there's the rice in there. What else? Cantonese dumplings. This is a shrimp hagao, watercress. Alright, let's go. Try it.
Let's tackle the biggest item on the dish, the char siu bao.
Almost looks the same, right? Got the flavors, but no meat. Bread part is good.
You close your eyes, it's kind of like you might be eating a char siu bao, but what now flavor.
Let me close my eyes to see if I can tell the difference from the Mei Lai Wa's roast pork steam bun. Surprisingly, the flavors of the vegetarian version were familiar, but fall short of that protein that can make a bite a bit more luxurious.
But the bread part is good. I like the bun part.
The kosher vegetarian hagao definitely was missing the shrimp. However, the seasonings they used along with the crunchy watercress provided a pleasant bite and made me feel a little healthier after what I've been eating these past couple hours. The Cantonese dumpling skin was quite sticky and difficult to pick up. It was tasty, but was not quite the same as the ones from King Dumplings. I wonder how much experimenting the chefs did to develop these dishes. The siumai with its glutinous rice was filling, but not quite the replacement for the pork. I wonder who thought about using the glutinous rice instead of a satine or jackfruit. The watercress dumpling. It was a delicious morsel despite not having any meat. It was a delicious morsel despite not having any meat. At the end of the day, I think it's worth a visit. And I don't think that with or without meat makes it any worse. But a plant-based diet can't really hurt you. Well, we are on a roll today. Over on the next block, we walk over to the very cheerfully painted street of Doyers, where at one time it was one of the most deadliest corners in all of New York City. I detail that history in my Namwa review, and the link is in the description below.
This one, this right here, Taiwan Pork Chop House. You want to get it? You want to bring it home?
There's Namwa right up ahead. It's the oldest tea parlor in America. At the end of doors, you will find Mabu Hong Kong Cafe. Without knowing it, the sign reminded me of the game Mahjong. And it became quite apparent when I went inside. It was interesting to see the game Mahjong all over, and the decorations quite bright, quite interesting. We put our phone number into the waiting list and waited for about 15 minutes. The decor was quite crowded and probably similar to what a Hong Kong cafe would look like. Walking down the stairs reminded me of when my grandfather would play illegal mahjong behind the barbershop that was also in the basement. The menu played on familiar Hong Kong dishes, however, with an unexpected twist. Time to go down the rabbit hole. We started with the milk bunny pudding. The little morsels looked too cute to eat. The pudding body was probably made with some gelatin to provide some structure, and the dirt on the side was crushed graham crackers.
What is it?
Coconut.
Coconut.
Maybe it's more this time.
Just like their real-life counterparts, these little creatures were nimble and slippery. When you caught one, it had a nice touch of coconut flavor. Definitely had that panna cotta texture. Interestingly, I haven't had anything to drink today. Help me! The teddy bear milk tea had a black tea ice in the shape of a bear. Basically, it would not water down the drink as it melted. The simple syrup provided the sweetness given how cute the drink is. It's like any other unsweetened iced tea. Let me nibble on a ear. Surprisingly, it was a refreshing beverage to prepare us for the Hong Kong style molten salted egg yolk French toast with pork floss. That was a mouthful.
Oh, what is that? A piece of butter?
I ordered this because it was something that I would normally not order. It just stuck out when I researched the menu. Very disappointed that the reveal cut was unfortunately uneventful, as I was expecting the filling to ooze out like an over-easy egg. Like any other French toast, you will need to add the syrup. You're probably thinking, what is that dryer lint looking stuff on top? That's the pork floss, which is a dry, fluffy, finely shredded pork seasoned with sugar and soy sauce. Now that bite was a combination of sweetness, creaminess from the yolk, and umami flavor from the pork floss. It had everything in the bite. And I probably try it again. But I think the next time I visit, I will try something else and different. Can you guess what's behind the refrigerator door? It's that time of the year, so we headed to the 57 Bayard Meat Market as they had a bunch of bones around to make some broth for congee. Before we leave, we grabbed an order of roast pork for a snack from the Greater New York Noodle House.
What?
Is it all that move?
Move?
Oh, it's not the same guy.
Oh, that guy. I want to get some.
Do you want anything else, or just I'm just getting a roast pork? Anything you like?
I've mentioned it in the past before, those butcher blocks must be sopping with flavor. All right, can you guess what was my favorite item of the day? For those who picked the fish balls, congratulations. You get to watch more of my foodie reviews, and you too will be bobbing your head yes for more.